A few years ago, Marlon Lundgren-Garcia was chasing a completely different dream. He wasn't trying to become a streamer. He wasn't trying to become famous.
Oh my mama, he weird as f.
And he definitely wasn't expecting to end up sleeping in garages, surviving on oatmeal, and wondering if he'd made the biggest mistake of his life. Because at one point, Marlon was convinced he was going to the NBA. Then, everything collapsed. The team was gone. The dream was over.
Bro, somebody take me out this country, bro. I don't belong here, bro. Like, I don't belong in this country, bro.
And he was sent back home with no plan. But what happened next is what nobody saw coming. Because less than 2 years later, the same guy who could barely afford a place to sleep was standing next to MrBeast, streaming with some of Twitch's biggest stars and becoming one of the fastest growing creators on the internet.
The Streamer Award goes to Marlon!
Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you.
Before millions of people knew Marlon as a streamer, he was known for something completely different. Basketball. Growing up in Sweden, the sport consumed his life. Every practice, every game, every decision. By high school, he wasn't just good. He was one of the top-ranked young players in the country. Then, something happened that almost never happens. An American college offered him a chance to continue his career in the United States. For most players, this would be the beginning. For Marlon, it became the beginning of the end. Because after arriving in America, things started changing. Not overnight, slowly. And the consequences would eventually force him to abandon the dream he'd spent years building. And that's exactly where Marlon found himself.
I got you!
But then, something unusual caught his attention. A phone camera, a social media app, and an opportunity that looked ridiculously small at the time. The videos started getting views, then more views, then hundreds of thousands, eventually millions. From the outside, it looked like Marlon had solved the problem. But there was one issue. The audience loved watching him. They didn't necessarily care about him. That's a dangerous difference. Because attention and loyalty aren't the same thing. And Marlon was about to learn that the hard way. When he tried turning followers into viewers, almost nobody showed up. Imagine building an audience of nearly 1 million people and realizing they won't follow you to your actual dream. That's where things started getting uncomfortable.
Alright, I fucked up. I fucked up, chat. I fucked up.
Because now, he had a choice. Quit or gamble everything. He chose the gamble, and it nearly destroyed him. Marlon booked a one-way ticket to Miami. No guarantee, no safety net, no real plan. Just a camera and the belief that streaming could work. Every day looked the same. Walk, stream, sleep, repeat. Some streams barely grew. Others showed signs of life. But growth doesn't automatically pay bills. And eventually, reality caught up. Savings disappeared. Housing became a problem. Food became a problem. Everything became a problem. Then, something happened that changed the trajectory of his life forever. A random stream. A random encounter. And a decision to walk up to two creators he'd never met. What happened next gave him something he'd never had before. Visibility. But visibility alone wasn't enough. Because even after the breakthrough, his situation somehow got worse.
I have $40. I'm not gonna eat tonight. I promise you I'm not gonna eat tonight. What am I supposed to eat with? My $0 in my bank account? My $5 that I got yesterday from a homeless person because I stole from his cup and didn't give him money? What do you...
Most viewers only see the highlight reels. They don't see the nights where success feels impossible. After Miami, Marlon found himself running out of money. Fast. The audience was growing. The bank account wasn't. At one point, he was streaming from a garage. Not a studio, not an apartment, a garage. The type of place most people would consider proof that the dream had failed. But here's the weird part. The garage wasn't the end. It was the beginning. Because while Marlon thought he was starting over, the internet was quietly paying attention. And soon, one friendship would change everything. The internet loves contrasts. Chaos and calm. Loud and quiet. Wild and controlled. And that's exactly why Marlon and Lacey worked. On paper, they shouldn't have. But online, the chemistry was impossible to ignore. Clips exploded. Viewership surged. New audiences discovered him daily. Suddenly, Marlon wasn't just another streamer trying to make it. He became part of the conversation. Then, the opportunity started arriving. Faster and bigger. MrBeast, FaZe, major collaborations, celebrity connections. Every month felt larger than the last. But another question was starting to emerge. Was this just momentum? Or was Marlon becoming something much bigger?
Oh, man. It's kind of crazy, you know. It's been a long year. I just want to start by thanking God. He kept me grounded, kept my faith, and he got me here in this position. So thank you, God. It's been a very long year for me. You know, I started this year out being homeless. I was on the streets in New York, sleeping on stairs. Then I came back home. I stayed in the garage because that was the only thing I pretty much could afford at the time. Streamed my way up, got my visa, moved to the States, and then I slept on a couch for 6 months. Shout out to Nick Narcina. I want to say last name, my bad. There's a lot of doubters, a lot of haters always gonna talk, but they're not the ones standing on the stage. So appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all.